Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day, and thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. We are back with a new Mythic rank deck. This is Selesnya Lifegain, green and white, accumulating a ton of life and +1/+1 counters across multiple creatures, bashing in for a ton of damage. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? You know, if you want to learn a little bit more about the deck, don't worry, we've got you covered. We're going to break down the deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies held within, demonstrate all of this within the Mythic Rank gameplay footage against the best decks and players in the world right now, wrapping up with our final thoughts, deck review, and our beloved pack opening. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to help support future content. Let's take a look at the brand new deck.
It's a new lap record.
Here we are with Selesnya Lifegain. And, you know, I've been in love recently with the mono white variant of this build. This is actually quite unique, relying on a couple of the core concepts of the build. But, you know, an alternative twist on it, instead of going, you know, with a black-white splash for Mardu, we are, you know, really focusing in on what worked within the mono white and then fortifying that with additional life gain and some evasion. You know, if you don't know what I'm talking about here, we'll break it down. So I'm talking first and foremost about the Gala Greeters. This is the main reason that we're wanting to run Greet. For 2 mana, 1/1 with Alliance, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your turn, this turn, choose one that's not been chosen of the 3. And of course, you can choose all 3 each turn if you have that many creatures entering play. Putting a +1/+1 counter on Gala, creating a tapped treasure, or gaining 2 life, and it's that life gain trigger that we are after. It's beautiful. We also gain a life gain trigger through Tamiyo's Safekeeping. For 1 mana at instant speed, target permanent you control gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn, gain 2 life. This is replacing the 2 mana white spell that we had that gave a +1/+1 counter and lifelink. Also, not hexproof, but indestructible. Now, that was fine and dandy, but it kind of sucked against, you know, the exile, you know, dare I say it, and this protects us against that. You know, there's plenty of things that the indestructible did help us against, but a few things that, you know, really did get us because we didn't have hexproof at the end of the day. And now Safekeeping is going to provide both of these on the spot at instant speed for 1. It costs less, fantastic, and we're going to gain life also on the resolve, which typically we didn't get. That creature now had to interact in combat with the life gain that it did get for the turn, right? So, you know, it actually works quite a bit better, in my opinion. I love Tamiyo's Safekeeping. What a fantastic card. So, you know, just surprise, indestructible, hexproof, and now your creature's going to get larger. Talking about you, Voice of the Blessed, if you don't know, this kind of like what the deck is originally built around, which is fantastic, right? So, you know, we're putting counters on everything within the build. We have Kodama of the West Tree to take advantage of this for 3 mana, 3/3. Modified creatures you control have trample, right? So that's going to give all of our creatures trample. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, whenever a modified creature deals combat damage to a player, grab a basic land from our library. That we don't need to ramp, really. We definitely can, and utilize that. But what we are primarily focused on here is draining the library of those lands. So when we draw, it's a non-land, right? It's a creature that will trigger Gala. It will trigger the Lunarch, which pushes up Voice of the Blessed. Yeah? Yeah, okay. All right, moving on, we have the Clay Champion. Now, this is what's really exciting in the deck. 2 copies of this for 4+X. It's a 2/2. It enters the battlefield with 3 +1/+1 counters on it for each pair of green or 4 spent to cast it. And then it will put a +1/+1 counter on up to 2 target creatures for each white or plains pair spent to cast it, which is super exciting. So whether we want to push +1/+1 counters on all of our creatures for that Kodama trample, or just push up the Clay Champion, you know, to be an 8/8 or something ridiculous, totally doable here, which is fantastic, right? So, you know, we're going to have trample on everything. It's going to be a big body, which is cool. Another new card is the Simian Simulacrum for 3. It's a 2/1, and when it enters the battlefield, put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature you control. Again, you know, the Voice wants to accumulate these +1/+1 counters. It gets them whenever we gain life, but you can also just put them on there yourself, right? So that's where we like the Simian Simulacrum. A, it's going to trigger Gala. It's going to trigger the Lunarch. But B, it itself will apply those +1/+1 counters. And that's a really easy and quick way to get the Voice in the air as a 6/6 with vigilance. Let's freaking go, dude. Okay, so that's kind of what we have in the deck that's new. We have 2 farmlands, we have 5 forests, 4 brushlands, and Who Endures to facilitate those cards within our mana base, right? So we will need some green mana. Keep in mind that we can also create treasures through Gala Greeters to open up a nice, smooth mana base for ourselves as well. Okay, you know, the Voice of the Blessed is just the first part of our core synergy in the deck. The second half will be evasion, right? And massive amounts of damage. So we have now Trample in the deck. Beautiful. We also have Flying. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains your choice of Flying, Vigilance, or Lifelink until the end of turn. So the Voice might not have Flying yet. You can get it Flying here. We can also give our Voice, which is like a 6/6, who knows what it is, Lifelink. And now that's going to help sustain us against really any matchup. You know, they're going to have to deal a lot of damage to get us down to 0 with this deck, right? Which is just going to give you an inherent advantage. They're going to run out of cards, you know? They're going to drain their hand out. They're going to be top decking ideally, and we can continue to just apply more and more pressure, right? Because, you know, we can play some of our cards from the grave. We've got draw in the deck. You know, it's all here for us to sustain throughout that mid game. Easy peasy and lemon squeezy. But what I wanted to talk about was Double Strike. You know, we have Flying, we have Trample, and now we have Double Strike. +1/+1 counter being put on creature here as well. That's going to go on the Voice. You can make a 2/2, which will trigger the Lunarch. It will trigger Gala. We can just straight up gain 2 life and scry 2, right? So there's a different 3 different ways here that we can accumulate those +1/+1 counters, which is nice. And then, of course, you know, maybe just grabbing a planes from our library if we want. So Kayla's Command is fantastic. One of my favorite cards so far of the set. We've an Aspiring Overseer. This is going to gain life as well. Plus itself as a body, again, triggering the Lunarch, triggering Gala, which is nice to push up the Voice, which is what the whole deck is about. And yeah, the Wandering Emperor. Not only can it exile and gain us life, causing the Voice to go up, but it can create a body, triggering the Lunarch, triggering Gala, or put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, give it first strike until end of turn. It is a 4 mana, 3 loyalty Planeswalker with Flash, and you can activate those loyalty abilities at instant speed the turn it enters play. Okay. Steel Seraph, we're playing this for 3. You can hardcast it late game for 6, but it's, you know, we really just want that ability. So don't worry about the mana cost here and how it sways our average, because the average is much lighter than that 2.9, right? Protection through Safekeeping. We talked about this, just making sure that we've not missed anything. Yeah, that's the deck. It's pretty cool. The land base, you know, we're still working on a little bit. If you can get away with a Kodama, it's very easy, you know, to get whatever land you'll need out. And of course, that Gala is going to help us fix it as well. I might cut the farmlands, but, you know, you'll see. After today's gameplay footage, you know, we'll meet up, we'll talk about the deck. And again, this was our first version of this build. So I'm sure there's plenty of room for improvement. Don't go anywhere, because it's not only today's gameplay footage. We're also going to wrap up with our beloved pack opening. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to help support. Become a YouTube member as well. You can challenge me directly every single Sunday live on the YouTube stream. But for now, let's play some Magic. Our opponent will be playing first. Hello, good game, as any fantastic match will begin. With Veteran, we have Gala, we have Voice. Hit for 1, Gala out, pay 1. It's whatever. I don't want to expose our Voice of the Blessed to removal just yet. We have no protection in hand and not pulling any removal from their hand yet, right? And both of those are good options for us to get through. I'm sure there's more. Maybe not. That was 3 mana removal. I'm going to say go Gadget Ash Ketchum. Not great.
to regret it. I've always hated crowds.
Really? Just losing their Liliana. They just like, I don't care. They'd have to have another, that means, right? So I'm just gonna grab a draw. Hopefully it's a one draw. We kill Liliana. You know, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
Oh, that's my cue to leave.
Overseer draws another copy, which is pretty cool. Pay one draw? I'd assume so. Okay. We could get up in the air. I don't think that's a bad choice. Let's do it. Hitting for 8, down to 12. That's like a chunk, you know? Can we dodge removal and somehow find protection? I don't know. Let's see what you got. Do they take the voice here? Instant speaks. We're going to gain life. 3 damage? Or it's just destroy card in general. What's going on? Ooh. A Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. Hello, Georgie. We're hitting for 9. Could be 10, 11. We have 6 mana. Hitting for 11. Oh no, this has haste, but it doesn't have flying. So that still doesn't get the job done. I guess we just bash and then try to exile the Phyrexian with the Emperor. Keep in mind, this does have haste if they tap out, right? So, you know, that might be a nice attack too. Two cards in hand that we don't see. Oh, I don't appreciate that. That uses all their mana, though. They do draw 2. Good game. Voice of the Blessed, you know. Fair and playable. Going first with pretty sketchy land. There's a 1-drop, there's a 3-drop. Okay. I can't say that this is better. It certainly is more interesting. We need the 3rd land, right? Soldiers. Can we avoid a wandering Brutal Cathar? I wanted to say Emperor, but no, it's the Brutal Cathar that we need to dodge here, right? Ooh, Bat Soldiers. With some red. Okay, this is just straight up interesting. Nice top deck. Could not have been better. It's beautiful. We go to 3. Still not attacking, just chilling. Overseer is a draw plus double life gain trigger. Ouch. That's what we're talking about. One brutal Cathar, please. They always do, you know? Down to 16, no blocks. How many more do they have? Can we get the land? Untapped green source off the top for protection. New. That's a big hit, though, next turn. I'm going to get after it now, because we could get them down to 14 already. That'd be really good. Right, that's a lot less required damage next turn. And we're in the air. That's not another Brutal Cathar. By all means, you do you. It's beautiful. And that's why we liked that damage earlier, because then we don't have to do as much. Good game. Just that pesky flying double strike out of nowhere. It gets everyone, you know? I'm really enjoying it. Opponent goes first. I like the land. The hand seems pretty cool too. Soldiers. It's almost too much of a good thing here. What we need is a Lunarch Veteran, or is that what it's called? A Lunarch? Oh, it's called something. It has a name, I'm sure. Let me find it. Yeah, it is the Lunarch Veteran. Okay. When I said it, like, out of instinct, but then when I thought about it, I was like, I actually have no idea what that card's called. But we got it right, you know? All right. This is like just bad. Gain life. No attacks. They're popping, right? That's a nice turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 by them. We missed our turn 1. And that kind of offsets us quite a bit. Big hit. Oh my god. We need a 4th land off the top to exile this frickin' thing. And, you know, we just take it while they're tapped, so we're not getting countered. It's unpleasant, but, you know, it is what it is. At least we have an answer, and we're not just dead in 2. Right? Gaining life, it's gonna certainly help, and maybe we get lucky. There's no Brutal Cathar. Okay, so far so good. We also need lifelink. There you go. There you go. We can push it up to 3, goes to 4.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Nice, right? Goes up again, right? It's a good blocker. They really need that Brutal Cathar. Or that! At least we're up to 19 life. We have 2 blockers. Really only 1 good blocker, though. I will block that Valiant Veteran with the Steel Seraph, I guess. Okay. So, 6, 10, 16, 20 damage here. Still taking 14. But we can gain 7 back. More than 7, in fact. 2 from the Gala. Okay, this is actually much better. Gain 2 life, absolutely. Good game. Good game. Our Dougie Dog knows it's just getting out of control. Bam! Being the soldier's deck. Going first with more land than I've had in my last 2 games. No joke. That's for reals. Right? Alright, we do have a nice looking hand here, and they're playing a Jetmir, which I don't find to be very threatening. We have double life gain, or triple trigger. I think I take triple trigger. If they exile this, I don't want to put all my eggs in one metaphorical basket, right? At least not until next turn. Or do we say, screw it? I want to see you have it. I want to see you have it. Because if we can survive just 1 turn, then we have protection. So I want to see you have it. Doesn't look like it. Which is great news for us. Here comes another double trigger. We're going to 8. Hit for 10. I doubt that there's a block. Opponent goes first. I like our hand. Wow. If we can find another plains. White source. We are going to be giggling. Just like that Xandar emote. Xanathar? Hey! Oi! Right, we need to probably make a treasure first. If we even have the opportunity. They might come in for our Emperor or Voice. I guess both are subject to gotcha. We get to draw though, and it could be a plains, you know? It could not necessarily be all bad for us, because I wouldn't mind, trading for a plains. Wouldn't mind, And it just gets replaced anyways. Beautiful. I'm gonna make a treasure. Do we need the life gain? Certainly doesn't hurt. I like life. You like life? We like life. I think 2 life's better than 1 damage, right? They know this voice is about to hit as well. What they don't know is this Wandering Emperor, though. We should try to use that to our advantage. Bully for you. No blocks. I don't really care about our life total. Voice of the Blessed out. I think take a draw, put the flyer in the field, get rid of the summoning sickness, right? Life is good. Life is good. Say, oh, would you like to deal another 3 damage to me? Because you need to. And meanwhile, our damage actually sticks until the... Wait till he gets shouldered, bro. It's turn 4. Let's go. Yes. Didn't see that coming. All right, let's go gadget. We're just going in big, you know? That puts us in the air for 8. Oh, where are you going, Sholdred? Where are you going? Don't run away. Well, I want to see the battlefield there. We're about to push it up by an additional 3 as well, so it goes to 9. And then we're hitting for 10, 11, 12. It's close. Very close. All right. Good land. A turn 1. Looking for a turn 2. Nailed it. And now a third land is our objective. Hey, come on. Swing first for 1. Gain 1 life. Third land, third land, third land. Oh, ouch. That's not a good start. Fable's fantastic. We are lucky enough to grab the land. Here's our defender. Gain 1 life to 21. No attacks. Pass turn. Their Fable triggers, discarding 2. Drawing 2 in return. Fourth land in play. Shieldred, let's go. Oh my lord. I knew something terrible was about to happen. I had an itch in my izzle. Gain life. Go gadget Kodama. Why don't you block with Shieldred, dude? Why don't you block with your Shieldred, dude? They're like, fine, play Gix, bring it back. No! At least it's gone. I'm fine with that. You know? I don't want them to have a target for their reflections. You play a second shield? Oh, no, second Kiki. You're a legend, Harry. All right, so this is not great. When is it ever, you know? The Grixis deck is phenomenal. Yeah. I'm gonna wait till after the attack. It's tapped now. That's the hard part. Okay. Let's see where we get with this. They might just invoke us and I'll cry, but it could be single target too, which isn't great, but the invoke would be far worse. Yeah, I mean, we pull it out of their hand at no consequence. Really. It's fine. Never mind. Dude, they always have it. You're forgetting. You're forgetting. That's hilarious. You know, you're a legend. What a goofball. We're gonna lose the Emperor.
I've learned
Ah.
during my travels. Let my judgment is final.
Just run, you know, Invoke Despair, Fable, Shieldred, Make Disappear. You'll do well. You'll do very well for yourselves. It's A very hard deck to beat. Dead card. Why are you running that in best of one? That's how easy they beat their opponents. That they main deck Duress. Nice. You're a legend. Somebody get this guy a jersey. I'm gonna get them to the airport. They're going to Worlds, baby. Let's go. Right? If you're gonna rent this rock star their own tour bus, you know what I mean? Ooh, this hurts. Ooh, that hurts. Is that your third Kiki Jiki? Wow. What's that like? I wish we had a fifth land. That would really make things easier. 1, 2, 3. I guess this is the play, right? And then just try to survive somehow. If we can get lifelink on it next turn, we're in a lot better shape. But, you know, we're going to have to survive, which is probably not the easiest thing to do here. I mean, another Invoke Despair, obviously. Right? Oh, without doubt. Coming right up. After the Goblin attack, of course. Don't kid yourself. Okay, so they can hit for 4. It's nothing that it couldn't have already done. Sure. We need double strike to accent our life gain, you know? It's a good play. I guess shouldered attacks. We just block. Sucks. They're gonna kill voice. Maybe next turn if they have a... Oh, they're not gonna kill voice at all. You're not gonna... They probably still do, but... Go Gadget. Steel Seraph, my favorite. Oh, they just counter it and make disappear. You're a legend. You're a freaking legend. What a good game. Oh, like I said. Do you got that tour bus booked yet? Oh my God. Becky, look at that gold. It's just so big. Yes, we've achieved 1 million gold throughout today's video. Forgot to kind of gloat about that in the start, but I get you now. I get you now. Oh my Lord, 2 years in the making. I think we're going to do a whole video talking about that journey, which is really cool. Like the inspiration, you know, why did we choose to do this? What that journey was like, and now, you know, what we're going to do after, right? So I think that could be a cool video. Let me know. Did you like the deck? Let me know that as well. Hit me up in those comments, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me just how bad I am at this game. I know you love to do it. I like the deck, though. You know, Voice of the Blessed. This card is so messed up, it's not even funny. And I think right now, it's so easy to accumulate those +1/+1 counters, whether or not it's life gain. And then double strike, let's go, right? So I might like a third copy of Kayla's command in the deck, just because, yeah, like double, you just can't beat it. So maybe trimming a land, another command, maybe trimming a Safekeeping, another command. I would love to know what you think, of course, as always. While you hit me up with your short story, let's Twitchception. Isn't that fun? Pretend you didn't see that, you know? Pay no attention to the 300 men behind the computer screen. It's like when you stand in a mirror. Of course, that's what you've seen there. It's the broadcasting software, which typically I run in a different screen. But, you know, we can't all be perfect all the time. Lord knows I try. We have Titania's Command here as a full art card. One swamp. You know, you just gotta get your swamp on some days. Oh, one of my... I like this card. I don't want to call it my favorite because of Kayla's Command I'm really crushing on right now, but I love that Stalwart as well. The Escape. Unleash Shell. That's a good name. The Altar. The Sky Fisher Spooder. We like that card as well. Mishra's Babel. Self-Assembler. Transmogrant Crown. That's not too bad. Oh! Whoa! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. That is a full art, holographic, alt art Mishra Tamer of Mokfawa. Wow. 4/4/5 mana. Now that is a pull and a half. Dang, Dougie. That's like a thing, you know? That's incredible. We get the spider, we get the crown, and we get your boy. This was from a regular pack, keep in mind. That's incredible. That is incredible. Nice pull. That's thanks to all of your comments, you know, the subscriber base, the likes on the video, or those are the big ones, right? It's thanks to all of that. Thanks to you that we get to open packs at the end of every video. So, you know, appreciate you. It's a lot of fun, and I do enjoy it. I hope you did as well. Thanks for watching. Have a magical day. Become a YouTube member to challenge me directly every single Sunday, right, for bragging rights and so much more. Take care, and we'll see you soon in the next.